Okay, so we have customers come in that have battery packs that aren't readily available on the market. When their batteries are dead, we have to replace the cells and reuse their leads. So that's what I'm going to do today. This particular pack is AA lithium batteries. We have to replace the cells in it, so we have to take this one apart, reuse the leads, and put brand new cells in. All right, so first we have to pull it apart. We have to pull their old leads off first. If you wreck the leads, then it's virtually useless because we do not carry the leads. So as your positives are off, the negatives are soldered on. You have to melt the solder and pull the lead off. So we have to put new cells. Okay, so we always start by gluing them together just to make sure it's stable. Okay, so once we're done that, we have to do some lead prep. So I have to have enough to tab weld the leads onto the new batteries, and now there is not enough. To pull off some of the shrink wrap. And that should be enough. If there's not enough end to tab onto the new battery, then I can just add a new piece of tabbing on the end and we'll redo it. Actually, this one's gonna need it. So we just take off the old end. And then I just cut a new piece. So I'm going to put some flux on. So this is going to help my solder stick to my new wire. There, so now we have a new end to work with. Now we're going to connect the two positive leads to the positive ends of the batteries. So I'm going to weld it on, but I'm going to tape them in place first so that they're stable for when I go to weld. I'm just going to use this just to hang on to it for me. So I'm going to put my safety glasses on because everybody likes their eyes the way they are. So ideally, this is not going to spark too much. So I need to make sure I have good connection with both leads. And then when I'm ready and I feel like there's no air, oh, look at that, perfect. Perfect. So now my positive leads are welded onto the new batteries. So now I can have to connect to my negatives, which I also have to weld on. Now, our last step on this pack is to solder on our negative lead. We need to put flux on here. So now our negative lead is attached to the pack and our battery is fully connected and ready to work again. Now all we have to do is shrink wrap it. So we don't want to create too much heat. Heat is bad for batteries. So we do this with the least amount of heat possible. And we always double layer just to be sure that there's no metal exposed. I can check the voltage on this after too. So now our pack is completely finished and it's ready to be put back in whatever machine it came out of. So the benefit to remaking these packs is that if somebody has to order something, it takes sometimes weeks to come in. We can do these on site. We just have the cells. As long as they bring in their old pack, we can get them back on the road and running again as quickly as possible. So the most important part about these battery packs is that the leads are intact and they're not cut off of the equipment that they're being used. If the lead is intact, we can always just put new cells in the pack.